Going to give Alliance at least the benefit of a single map in the series, and it may well be this one. Their map pick of Ancient as we get started into the pistol round. Glocks out, USPs, Julie's in for Aragorn, and quick out of the Alliance camp on their T-side bases into red, trying to flank out the CT side line, back the way back to the back lines of the B side. Twist with an excellent couple kills against Crazy and Electronic. Simple returns fire from Ramp as they extend back to T territory. Force a player away from spawn. That's Uppy down at 3 points of health. Twist is caught. Malo 9 returns towards Muturis as action goes on off screen. And the back wraparounds away from the B bomb site is going to draw attention away. The bomb can go down towards the A bomb site. Uppy, can he get even one kill out of this? No, he can't. 2v2 retake.
Malo 9 needs to try and slow this down, and Ira is going to fight them head on aggressively in towards A main.
USP at range. The footsteps, Aragorn. Got him right in the head. Well done. Now down to the youngster, Malo 9 from range. USP versus the GOAT. It's the GOAT that comes out on top, and BC.Game will have the pistol.
Well, Alliance will be very disappointed with that one because they got so much success in towards the red room, didn't they? They come through mid.
Alliance are most likely looking towards the rifles in the next anyway. A bomb plant bonus would be nice here, but not required and certainly not expected at this stage. Aragorn, Simple checking out the center of the bomb site. Twist will go down. Second man in, it's Malo 9. Don't do it. Crazy with one return. Malo 9 with a double, in fact. Bomb plant will be protected, so they're going to get some cash at the very least. Male's not done. Electronics next up. After he gets taken back by Crazy, and Ira's pistol can strike him down. Muturis in a 1v2. This round becomes winnable here for Alliance.
Terrace is not getting forced into a fight now. He can tap the bomb and draw fights in the open.
Planting for the two post planters here from Alliance. They're going to peek together. Male down and out. Ira unknown. Tapped once. The M4 caught on the jump. And that will throw away the chances for Alliance to steal the round. Still, no investment, and
Ira is just waiting for that move to come out from long, but it just doesn't happen.
Orp shot missing. Swing out from the M4 though, he doesn't miss at all. Electronic with a kill, Aragorn with a follow-up. Electronic will get traded, but Aragorn's double maintains a 4 versus 2. Aragorn's down below. Ira, shot missed. Bomb dropped. Avid doesn't know where to look. Backups arrived. The spray is so awkward for him. Aragorn's going to take him down. BC.Game with 4.
And that's the ramifications of not winning the 2v1 on the eco, right? Like, you're never going to know how the next round goes down, but
nothing major to kickstart the round though. Male is hunting for his opening. He might get extensions of BC.Game to punish. I'll make sure his head's turned the right way at the right time though. Uppy's caught elsewhere. Aragorn leans in and Male does dome in. That's a good shot. Second man doesn't go down just yet and doesn't get a chance to.
Electronic is not backing off on this at all, though.
Might cost him. Ira close range to P250 gets him down, so now turns into a 5v3. Maybe the steal really is on. Tech 9 caught by Muturis. Uppy down. And Twist round the corner was seen there. Smoke in the way will block vision, block contact. There's a walk forward from one T-side player in the center of that B bomb site, and Ira will take down Simple. Crazy will return fire. And Muturis here in the rotations can cut one off. Ira caught on a reload. There's back to a 2v2. That bomb should get out of dodge though, and should be planted towards the A site. One man at red, one man at mid. Muturis has just seen the player at Donut. He'll back away to centralize the site defensive and set up against BC.Game.
And Male needs to take a fight. He's the only one with a rifle here.
Leans up. They could both line up for him, and nothing is taken by Alliance in the round itself. Just more damage to add to the tally. You need to seize those opportunities here. 2 occasions where 2 rounds are going to change the complexion of this match, and they're executing into the A bomb site. They don't even look anywhere near close to Crazy in the AK. 2 kills found against Avid. Twist and Male will go down, and Muturis, the AWP of Ira, left in a 1 versus 4. Can't do anything about it. BC.Game 6-0.
And looking at Muturis, I mean, actually, let's just take a moment to look at all 3 of the Portuguese players. So I've got the stats here.
So impact is minimal. I don't know whether or not putting a weapon in his hands is going to make a difference. At least Uppy's made some space out towards the A-bomb site. HEs will open that smoke though, and Crazy's going to catch him. The second man with their backs being turned, it's going to catch Electronic. Muturis down towards Avid. Another round where the pistols are working up well. 4v2. M4 recovered. Simple and Aragorn are divided. The B-bomb site has effectively been taken. Now, bomb's been left back at spawn though. Malo 9 returns onto Twist and delivers his impact. Simple. Orp versus 3. Looking to back away and save from here. Bomb's going to commit. Get planted. And this should finally be the first round for Alliance.
That's going to be a bit of confidence coming out of the young man of Avid. He's been struggling to get a kill. He's now found 2 exceptional domes with the Tech 9 out in mid. And Simple is just trapped. There's a player in red room. Malo 9 is quite aggressive out towards short. The AWP doesn't even get anything. And that's a little bit more like it for Alliance. They win one of these eco steals.
Smokes up, blocking the access. Oh, AWP just missed the timing, but does catch Mutrius in the shoulder. Good enough for the kill. Simple will return the favor. Jump face for the second spot. Third man also known, but setting up utility. Avid's exposed, and Simple takes that chance to get the man advantage for BC.Game.
Twister's walked up B, and Uppy's got a kill out towards elbow. So if they can, they need to try and get that bomb back in spawn and up B.
A fight from Crazy takes the man advantage back as Mel will drop. The Simple realise the danger he's in. His back is turned. Twist sees him. Oh, pulls the trigger at the wrong moment, and that gives the jig up. Player over at Cheetah will not try and deny the bomb crossing. It will just get planted simply. And a 2v3 ensues for the post-plant of Alliance. And a block from Twist. The kill gets found by Aragon. It's all on Uppy now.
There's just no hope. I think he's better off even saving the AK and armor.
No Molotov. No HE. No utility of any kind to counter. Now you can see. Kill on the first. Doesn't even go much far with it. Aragon deals with him in an instant. No opening kills in these early rounds as expected, as has been standard throughout the course of this map thus far. Kill onto Mail, and Twist goes down. Era only good for one tray as they rush out towards that cheater position. Remove all Alliance players from play. Crazy can even double up. Triple in the round itself. The game plan's executed to perfection for BC.Game. Alliance losing so much HP. Kill gets found against Era. Uppy takes it back. Needs to follow it up though. 100 HP for the man, so he's in a pretty decent spot, but a Galil in hand. Go with such an easy kill on Electronic on the second go over. Backups coming in from the cave entrance, so split play into B site. Mutrius playing forward against the pot of Malo 9 and now she gets that kill, so comes an easy form. Electronic, can he provide a curveball here?
They're not committing. This is pretty well structured here from Alliance. They've got a man up, Twist is low. Just wait out the util, wait out the time. Now, there's not much to re-exit. There's a single flash. They'll have to contact up from ramp, and they should be contacting with 3 and then leaving that late lurk to come in from cave.
First Uppy, Avid. Mail on the play to cave. Electronic finds Twist, trying to double up. The flashbang's a little bit too late. They can't get the trade against him. The AK of Crazy getting given a chance, and now it's all on Mail. To 4K clutch, a 1v3. HEs. Incendiaries will tag him up, drive him out. Footstep was heard, bomb plant tapped. Simple's closing in the pincers of the backstab. Mail know he's hunting, they know he's searching, and they know now that they can't do anything with it. Tap that bomb, gets that shot on Crazy, but Simple, no scope wall bang. Okay, he still got it. Of course he does. Alliance can't catch a break.
None at all. And it's comical when you look at Aragon and Crazy. I know that they got a bit of experience towards the end of being on Saw, but they're still very inexperienced players. Everyone on Alliance outside of Malo 9 has more HLTV maps than the two of them, and yet they're farming. They're putting up a lot of individual numbers, they're putting up great levels of impact, and Alliance have just...
all that gusto, all that potential threat. All that praise given before we even got started in this series just seems so unnecessary because, well, they're not living up to that hype, pure and simple. Part of the 4-man unit here to set up against the post-plant. Twist has just taken out his own teammates, so Uppy's double goes to waste. Era may have to start making plays with the pistol in mind. AWP's close. Mutrius takes that kill against him. Simple's Deagle's pulled out, and well, Chris can get one more kill out of the round. Doesn't make a difference. He goes down regardless. 10-2 is the worst case scenario for BC.Game at this stage, so there could be a lot worse cases to think about. And Simple does get baited somewhat, but still I think it was a good shot into Uppy. But away with Peter Man. Simple goes down to his Uppy on the second challenge though, and Era gets Crazy next on a return. Mutrius turns away from the main play at the wrong moment, so Walgo falling back. Electronic trading, but Twist will keep it at a 2v1. It's all on Aragorn. And maybe a silver lining for Alliance to close the half.
Twist is backing off, and Melo 9 is playing in the bomb site, so that tells you they're going to just try and play time off of this.
A flash and a HE to work against them. There we on the boxes. Smoke's going to clear. Man's been seen, and Twist will take him down. So indeed, it is a silver lining for Alliance, but it is a very slimmer. Unlike the Gentlemates, though, I have a feeling they might not have it in them to trump out a victory on Nuke. Pistols out from Melo 9, 2 kills to his name. Triple secured in this one. Electronic finally can put him back down, but he set up a 4 versus 2 to his side. It's the 2 CIS players. Simple down, Electronic flash blinded, so Avin can take the last 2 individuals, and that is exactly what you need to see from Alliance. Smokes will block off the 2 backline players, so Avid's got a lot of pressure against him still, but I'm going to work with this. A deeper smoke on site itself. Twist blind sprays on Aragorn. Flashbang forward for Avid to check. 2 seen, 1 down. Second man also picked up the same. He gets out of the way of Simple, who does threaten this round somewhat, but it's a 5-on-2. Alliance are in the driver's seat for this one. That M4 looks towards Neutris, who tries to engage. Doesn't get much out of it. Triple for Avid. Excellent anchoring. And BC.Game will concede a 5th.
And the biggest surprise in this game is just how average Simple has looked. I can't even remember a single good round from him. And normally it's the counter-argument of that. If BC.Game are winning and they're putting performances up like they did with their 2-0 versus Legacy, like their 2-0 win versus NIP, it's been because of him. It's been nice to actually see some of the other players step up and take a moment, take the experience and try and run with it. Simple get away with 1, but Alliance will look at this second half and say, right, well, not only are we starting to get our money in order, but we're also starting to save a couple of AKs with that big green.
2 of them stayed over, so plenty of firepower to play with. BC.Game. BC.Game. Leaving that behind in the past, focused here on the future. AK engage of Aragorn. Neutris takes back Melo 9. 4-on-4 for it. Error. AWP is going to fall back. They lost one of those AKs. In support. What's he going to get out of it? Not much. Neutris close range against Avid. Doubles up, looks for the triple. Era's heavily pressured. Uppy Tech 9 has taken him out. A Simple strikes Twist with a return. And Neutris continues firing away, but the damage has been done to the Alliance side. Era's orb going to lean closer. He's going to push forward. Of that smoke, the bomb's going to get sent over, and a shock lands onto Neutris with a great flick from the Swede. 2v2 established, but the bomb's going down on B.
This was a 4v2 for BC.Game, and now it's getting a bit awkward because you've got no rifle, you've got no util, and you've also got Crazy that's on 62 HP.
Move together. Everybody watching. AK from range gets Crazy. Tech 9 responsive. Pistols pulled out versus the utility on Era, and Electronic still steals it away. BC.Game. Start to back away to defend the bomb site more directly. More utility coming out of the CT side to block. Avid has got to block more directly with the engage. Kill onto the first. Electronic will trade him back. Twist now needs to hold the Orb of Era. And put utility down to block their entry paths, and now has to focus on the ramp entrance because Twist's going to get flagged up. Simple's watching for it, unaffected by that flashbang. Shoulders seen. Era can connect him. Got to back away to hold the back line. The bomb could be denied. The M4 spray comes close, but it lands onto the wood of the pillar and doesn't affect the big green gun. Simple and Crazy versus Era, Uppy, and Melo 9.
Crazy is stuck. He is so in the open now.
Simple shot on Uppy. USB goes in with the engagement, but Simple gets his kills, and Crazy holds the last. A triple for the man.
And then you just get a bit of X Factor. You get a good individual sequence.
The CT's trying to respond back as best they can. They've got 6 back points to make up. They'll take down Neutris, nearly take down Crazy. Waiting, Twist, going to see nothing. They've read this wrong with the check towards the lane. The M4 will now hold as best he can. Kill on the first, not so much the second. It could must line up for him, but he gets a secondary kill, and that's massive for the CT side. Even with Crazy's trade back in mid, it remains a man advantage for Alliance. 3-on-2 for them. They move together with a boost up for the M4 to look over. Can he deny? Not quite. The vision just isn't quite there for the man. Electronic can back away. Crazy's orb can land on Mail, so it returns to a 2v2.
Aaron needs to get off quickly. There's no util for either CT.
The shots come in from Crazy once again. A triple secured. Uppy started the round. Is going to have to end it on his lonesome. Or peeking forward from our spray. Doesn't get a kill he's looking for. Looks for the second peak. I'm not even sure of Electronic in his exact positioning. For Mars, needing to do it all, going to extend in as the Orpa just wants to bait him away. Play the time, that's all you need to do. Land the shot eventually, and finally secure this map. Looking very good for BC.Game on Alliance's own pick, a 13-6.
They've just got to show us why. They've got to be able to try and put a result up on the board now.
Tough task in the second map of the series. Pistols are live. Avid takes first peek and contact towards outside, spotting one. Smokes go down immediately. He responds to that secret press. A BC.Game take their time with it. Fitness firing squad up against Uppy, who does fall fast. Simple takes a second on Twist. The outside campaign goes further than just leaning into secret and going downstairs. They are looking for a 5-on-3 and even more.
And Male09 is now trapped on the upper bomb site. He can get swarmed by so many different areas. He does have the Julies, and he's done well to catch off that credit player of Simple.
Yeah, he's been seriously good in this series in general. Only man to go green in the last map for Alliance. This flank coming in from Era will take down Aragorn, so BC.Game caught off guard in lobby, makes it a 3-on-3 all of a sudden. The confidence starts to Simple. Not so confident follow-up from his teammates here. They will walk their way up and into the upper bomb side, but not commit towards A itself. B is going to be the target.
It's just been an entire round of question marks. Now, Avid is jump spotting, which is going to be heard by these Vent players. Avid gets a very good kill against Muterus, though.
Unable to land the follow-up, however. Crazy returns it to an even stance, plants that bomb. Both doorways are opened. Julie's inbound from both retaking CT players. Era reveals himself early. Mail makes his move into the double doorway. There's no smokes to try and block them off. The double doors have at least closed up, but T-side players peeking. Trying to make some noise, trying to make some moves. They haven't got the defuse just yet. Now they know what's going on with Era getting gooshed down by Electronic. Crazy forced away. Mail's hunting for this kill pretty desperately. Needs that headshot together real quick, and Crazy will go down, but Electronic has taken Era, and that leaves Mail with no time left to try and hold the defuse. He knows it. He'll look for the exit frag. He may well get it, but it won't make a difference to the round. Alliance will concede. BC.Game start with a pistol.
Very well played from Electronic with the goosh, but also the way that he's playing time, not opening the double doors and committing to a fight, just opening, making sure that they're off of the bomb. And, I mean, Electronic's got to prove to me, and maybe prove to a lot of people, that he's not just a different player online than he is on LAN. I mean, it's very easy to look at how he performed at Krakow and be quite impressed with that, but from what I saw from him in the previous BC.Game lineup with their online officials, with how I saw him performing with Virtus Pro online, he doesn't perform to that same environment. And
leads them in for BC.Game. Ramp control once again. Era's AWP repositions. Ashes catching him blindly, even though he turned away from it. Oh, just seen a hit peeking out, but couldn't land the kill for it. Electronic given a casualty, and Era can't hit a shot. It's a 5-on-3 immediately. Alliance are overwhelmed.
Yeah, Avid can't even stop this. He might be able to drop the bomb out towards Hell, but there's players everywhere. There's one in Heaven, there's one out towards the lockers, and it's just easy. Now you just start splitting that A bomb site, and you and I, Jay, we've casted Era for a very long time, right? It's a long-standing player in Tier 2. That's not on. It doesn't matter who you're playing. You can't be missing shots like that. You miss shots of those kind of connections, you're just going to get punished, and that's exactly what we saw.
Outside of Twist, the most experienced player of this Alliance side. A storied, stellar career among the Tier 2 teams.
Bomb has been planted.
Gamer Legion, God said. And like I said earlier, my hope is that they would try and show some level of performance as individuals in this map to give it at least a bit of a better effect. We're just not seeing it, unfortunately. Half-ball SMGs around the M4's pistol player. If Era got taken out by Simple, Aragorn took some damage off Simple, just walked right into Male09. Still finds the frag for it, Uppy with a trade. Simple's not done though. He's hunting the blue flag, he's hunting the trade, doesn't land it, gets to take the 13. Avid could try and punish that, and indeed he takes his man down, so it's a 3-on-3. M4 recovered, but no one downstairs. If the B bomb's right defensive, the bomb's going to make his way out there.
Well, this should be round over already. You've got lower access, so it's an easy plant. Muterus is going to cut rotations.
He gets that Avid kill. No way to work down the vents, at least not initially. Twist. Go to an AK. Maybe if you're up, you consider grabbing that AWP and saving it into the next round. That might be the best thing that Alliance can hope for here. Aragorn and Muturis are low. Add the information towards that. You might give them the benefit of the doubt, but I don't think Alliance do. They're hearing the utility. They're hearing the doorways. You know, one man dipping down the vents. Actually, they might have a hand at this. A first contact to come through from Uppy, though. That's the port of call.
And maybe just search. If they get a kill, they send themselves in. Maybe it's the one out towards a double door.
Yeah, Aragorn first, and Dean, he goes down. Twist gets Muturis, and there's a lot of time left available for Alliance. If they can act quickly, they can still make their way into this one. AK finds its fight. Last man standing. Twist run up the rafters, see his contact, jump face. AK does engage and does take him aback.
He played at the very first ever major that we had in CSGO. That was well back in the day.
I think I might remember him from his time on Fnatic and NIP more so. Era is AWP. He starts to channel some of the talents of the past. We talked about him not being as great in that one sequence. Well, this is a 2K that puts him down in a 5-on-3 Alliance. Not a single lick of damage done towards them. Still, BC.Game press up into secret in the corridors. Avid's going to try and hold the lower bomb site defensive because they know that that's a possibility, but he's not going to get active in terms of that defense. Two players can continue walking all the way up towards Decon before Avid will take the contact. Electronic solo mission gets taken down next, so it looks like Alliance are going to get their first round from here.
Looks very clean. Good start there from Mira on the outside. Crazy might be able to get the trade back. Gets nothing. And that's good work from Avid. And now Aragon just wants to try and make this round slightly expensive. Just see what kills you can find. Only gets away with one. So we get a 5-0 beginning, answered back with a confident round. AK is picked up for Avid and for Melo 9. He doesn't quite get his hands to one.
Smokes will block vision. Names will try. Utility being sent into an upper side take. Counter incendiaries are right there for Alliance. They're forced to cancel. Will BC.Game go quick after it fades? Doesn't seem like it. Mail fights on Aragorn. He'll certainly not get much out of it. Electronic has to back away. So yes, they do cancel. But a second kill goes the way of the youngster. Simple down. Crazy drop next towards Twist. Era spools up the AWP potential with another 2K sequence. And Alliance, this is a lot more like
But this is something to actually be satisfied with. This is finally something to get Electronic to sit back in Africa. Deep lobby lurk. Now Avid can take contact, close the doors, and try and repos on the bomb site.
Headshots gained by Avid, struggling with that spray. Goes down in the end of Simple. Second man in is Era. That AWP needs support. Twist going to catch one player on the outside, not get the kill for it though. Electronic with the latest, and Era returns back onto Simple, but that scatters the T-side attack. They're going to go back upstairs into the A bomb site, it looks like. Counter utils right there. Aragorn takes down Uppy. Male 09, central to the bomb site. There's nowhere to look, and in the end gets overwhelmed with the numbers. Alliance crumble like wet biscuits. Number 6 now for BC.Game. No man stays alive for the CT side.
It's a wonderful lurk from Electronic. You've got a lot of pressure building down to those lower corridors because of Avid's failing out from double doors.
M4s and AWP available. They can still impact in this round, take returns. They've got money as well that they can buy with. Twist M4's going to extend out, get a kill. Uppy undetected. Bot runs into the 3-man unit. Avid's going to tuck himself in that corner. Get a kill on Aragorn to return. He's kind of trapped here. AWP from Era's watching for extension from Trophy, but seeing nothing. The squeaky door rather will open up. They'll hear that squeak. They'll know that those guys are making their way out into the upper bomb site. Player at hut gets a casualty on Crazy Call, looking the wrong way. Aragorn looking up to heaven. Era's AWP lands. Avid's nade gets Aragorn as well. And once again, Alliance something to be happy about. 3 players maintain their lives. Post up number 4. Alliance have started to threaten though. Can they make it 6 apiece at the turn? Can they recover this CT basis? Broken by BC.Game are going to go fast into the main unit. Era and the AK and Twist doesn't know who to aim towards. Both players go down. They take 2 with them. Uppy in the backstab almost lines them up, but Simple grabs that AWP and turns it on a 180 swing to Uppy. Avid 2 points of health to defend the B bomb site. It's under siege. He needs Male 09 desperately.
Indeed he does, but I don't think he's going to get that help. It's an easy kill here from Electronic. Mac 10 around the corner. What's the check look like? Yeah, it's good. Man, what a weird round. I've literally just come out of a pause. And it's a rush from both teams. The CTs are sending it, the Ts are sending it as well. And it's BC.Game that comes out on top. I actually thought for a moment there Twist was going to have the round of a lifetime. It looks so on there. Oh, man, I can't believe he only gets one.
Too many players, too spaced out. I can't believe Simple turned around that 180. I want to see that from his perspective. Let's see if we can catch it on the replays here. Twist, Aragon, trading, Simple, grabs that orb. Danger back. Wow, that is just so sick. He is still an amazing man. Unbelievable stuff. Alliance. Might be feeling a bit hard done by with that one. BC.Game and a broken investment. Now they've got full gun buys going into the last round of the half. 7-5 now. Best case scenario for Alliance, but against their nature. Avid will post that up against Electronic as BC.Game hunt for the returning frag.
Aragon's waiting for the cut of the rotation from one of the vent players. Oh, the timing is so good here for Avid.
Hero scored a kill in the meantime. Oh, but Avid struck a bit early, giving Crazy a perfect chance to get the returning frag. Waiting a few extra seconds at the perfect moment. Simple's orb can now strike to return. 3-on-3 as Male09 goes down, and he gets uppy as well. It all comes undone for Alliance. What could have been with a bit more patience. Era, he doesn't have any patience on Muteris either. Can't get him in the vents. And the AK just takes him. Oh, Alliance. You had everything in this round, and you've thrown it all away.
I'm speechless with the outcome there. That is just unthinkable.
Nothing more to say than that. What is thinkable is BC.Game's major advantage, looking for 8-4. Twist, the only man that stands between them, getting that first kill, reduced to 19 and now 0 at the hands of Simple. A triple for him in this one. An 8-4, T-side half on nuke for BC.Game. Julie's in on Aragon, USP basics for everyone else on the CT side, and similar story for Alliance.
Simple out from Secret, gets Goose straight away. That's good tap in there from Twist. And now it just starts working that space.
Julie's on Aragon, taking back Male09. Muteris traded back by Avid as he takes down Twist, and Era dives in against the CT forces. Electronic takes him. Avid will drop. Uppy alone, 1v3, domed in by Aragon with the triple. And it's a pistol win for BC.Game. Last chance at survival. Muteris spotting a player towards the outside is going to try and wear down him. Sprays from his teammate from the locker rooms. Avid tagged to 34 points of health. Dead at credit card thanks to Aragon from Mini. A 3-man effort to take him down, but they've done so without taking any damage on the return. AWP is Simple, missed one shot, but connects that second wonderfully to Uppy's head. Electronic with a response. Twist with a comeback. 4v2. Twist will do movement. Crazy. Taps to the second player. Actually gets Era down on Muteris. But 1v3 overall for the man to win out. One player's fallen, 2 more inbound for the retake. Smokes going to cover off this decomposition, but both players come in from there. AWP shot first. Closes the door. Electronic now revealed. Your way. Oh, a shot from Era comes in close and lands it. A clutch all important for Alliance. All Simple. Male09's got them at 10. Outside access turning into singly and outside execution. Muteris, Molotov, native, flashbanged off. Uppy, fantastic adjustment to the head of the man. He starts off with an advantage. Can he get any more out of it? He's low HP. CTs are crawling all over the outside access.
They don't even know about Simple. It's deep out here from the red box angle. And Crazy is also quite deep.
Uppy does go down in the end. Aragon takes him. Era with a tray back of the orb, trying to keep that man advantage. The M4 comes forward with Electronic and doesn't land his kill shot. Era survives by 8 points of health, and Crazy's alone. Shut down by Twist the same. What a pop shot off on him, to his credit.
Just try and see if he can draw some util or even draw a bit of a rotation back over.
They've got one player working that B bomb side though, and Muteris is not sure what the thing utility's coming into. It'll draw the rotations away from him. Aragorn tagged up. He's still with that one linchpin angle though. Twist going to see them coming. Electronic hugs that forward corner and takes him down. Advantage for BC.Game. AWP for Era. Going to watch the backlines. The bomb's been dropped. Crazy going to get the kill on Uppy. Down to 3 men we go. BC.Game in full control of this one. The casualty against the bomb carrier. Left it in lobby and disrupted the whole mantle of play. Kill's going to have to come in thick and fast. Era with a kill. A double up, in fact, with an adjustment towards the second man. But Electronic and Muteris trade. Male09. 10 seconds. Electronic needs to run. He knows it. As great as he's been, just not enough. Actually, wait, hang on. It'll be close. He's put it down. Male09. And Electronic locked into a 1v1 clutch, and he's extending. The M4 making a ton of noise on a CT basis. Male leans forward, hasn't caught his man, but slowly but surely looks for his casualty, and he wins it. Alliance saved once again.
Oh my goodness, what's going on? First off, that's a schoolboy error coming out there from Twist.
And he's been the difference maker, so big green in his hands. Molotovs, HEs, flashes sent. Crazy playing anti-flash here towards Ramp. 2 to line up, 1 to go down. Good trade of Twist, but he's on half HP. Simple Zorb rotating the position, gonna get smoked off. Right call to maintain. The T's now have Ramp access. Where do they go with it?
Well, they're not going to commit B because they've still got an outside lurk and they've got an A lurk. Now, the CTs are getting a bit active. Avid would love the CTs to clear outside because that's when he's going to catch them.
Waits and baits. Electronic, easy kill. Ding down from that FAMAS will give Aragon an easy return. The headshot came out quick. AWP now playing in the rafters. Simple caught dropping off. Shot missed out. No, it did connect from Aragon instead on Era. Simple, not required. Muturis now involved. An Alliance crumble. 1v3 for Twist. BC.Game extend that lead once again. No chance to equalise for the Swedes.
Well played there from Aragon. There's a very good position that Alliance find themselves in. Lurkers are being able to find success. He gets that trade back from Africa, and then he just swings back in to hold the A-bomb site. Twist, I'd say unlikely he even gets a plant here. He's got to try and draw this fight out in the open. I think as soon as he taps, and that's when the swing's just going to come out from the double doors.
Hopes and praise. He actually does get the bomb plant together, so there's that. A bolstered defense, and you usually expect, including the AWP. Simple will be in effect for this round. First contact from him, shots on, Avid down, drops that bomb, second man peeks in, but he overcooks the flick. Uppy to trade, and Crazy hides at Doug. Players are inbound, Aero will cover off the backstab, look towards the second of hell, but misses that shot just like Simple did. Muturis will trade him, Uppy, unprotected, the AK can line up 2, and Crazy strikes at the right moment. It's all male now. A 1v3, his initial peak set up this round. Now he's going to have to finish it on his lonesome, and he can't get the job done. 12 to the border, BC.Game. Heroes on a pistol, so his 21 doesn't mean much here, and Uppy only on 6 kills, doesn't matter what weapon he's holding. Still lacking in impact numbers. Uppy will at least peek in first, give Simple that opening. Look back in for a double. Era and Avid will trade back some numbers. Muturis in the heaven control. Returns to a 3v2 only for a moment. Mayo 09 deals with his back of a Crazy looking for the second man. And there's that impact from the youngster we're looking for. 2 kills. Third 3 not quite available. And Era will pick up an AWP and keep Alliance in the game. Even we were counting them out. Electronic is struck first in this round though, so it might not be for much longer. Simple landing Avid on the outside. AK dropped, Galil goes with it. AWP and 2 more Galils to enter into B. May well get the plant for this, but it's a 5-on-3 for BC.Game right now.
At least Era's alive. I think that's the only thing going for the Swedes.
Twist. Leaning forward. Is he going to extend here? It's Crazy may well do so. No, Crazy instant headshot, wastes no time dealing with the threats generated. Up, he gets nothing, and it's all Era. A 1v5, as great as he's been, this is a bridge too far. I think he knows it himself. Muturis caught first, flicks at a second, don't go anywhere near a casualty. And Alliance will bottle it. 13-10, there is no comeback, there is no miracle, there is no fairy tale. BC.Game 2-0 their way into the semi-finals.
It's a good series there for BC.Game. They got tested, maybe a little bit too far towards the end.